Hey y'all, me and my crazy self are back. Snowball would be in this video if he wasn't a freaking couch tater. He was actually on the couch right next to me, but he decided to move to his kennel. He got tired of this bullcrap and he was like, I'm done. So he's not here. We are actually debating on whether or not to add somebody to our intro as well as some of our videos. If you want to see who we are referring to, then stick around on this channel and just watch the next video. So this video was going to be posted around the Thanksgiving time, but there were a few screw-ups in between then and now. So now that I have everything situated, or at least better than what it was, should I say, let's go ahead and dive right into the video. I want to start off the video with just general public run-ins with handlers and their service animals. So what I mean by that is, like, if I'm in a store with Snowball and you are in a store, the same time, and y'all pass by us, handlers do not get dogs to be service animals for attention. There is a reason, and we do not like that reason. I don't like the reason why I had, or not necessarily why I had, but why it was best for me to get Snowball. I don't necessarily like the fact that I have epilepsy. I don't like the fact that I ain't got no warning signs before a seizure. I don't like the fact that my main trigger is stress itself, because my life is filled with stress. But I used what the devil intended to pretty much go against me and hate myself, and used it for pretty much a testimony. God is helping me. He's allowing me to actually teach people about epilepsy as well as service animals now. So, back in whenever I was 16, so it was about 2018, my pediatric neurologist at the time, she actually, she recommended that I get a service animal. So looking back now, because I got Snowball last year, or not last year. Was it the year before? It was the year before. I'm so sorry. My brain is not wanting to work today. Don't worry, I have not shaken the imaginary maracas or anything like that anytime around this day. I have faith that God is going to keep me from having another seizure anytime soon. That being said, honestly lost track of what I was fixing to say. Oh yeah, I remember. Sorry. Looking back at that now, with it being about 5 years later, give or take, after that doctor recommended me getting a service animal, I believe that was kind of a heads up from God, showing me that I was not only going to be able to use epilepsy to my advantage and teach people about epilepsy, but also teach people about service animals, specifically seizure response dogs. So, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place with this stuff. If you pass by somebody like me, a handler that has a service animal in a store, out in public, anywhere, be very respectful. If you are not respectful, it can turn out to be, well, more than you, the handler, and the service animal there. Distracting a service animal from its job is actually a misdemeanor, at least in Louisiana. I don't know about the rest of the states, but in Louisiana, it is a misdemeanor. So, that means that cops can get involved, and they can join the party, and they can ask you why you were distracting a service animal. So, just treat handlers and their service animals with respect. Honestly, for some handlers, for me, especially starting out, whenever I first started having Snowball go out in public with me, it was very stressful. It made me anxious whenever people would come up to me and ask me if they could pet Snowball or ask me questions about Snowball. And I honestly did not like that. So just a bit of advice. Just ignore your intrusive thoughts, okay? Don't even speak to the handler. Just keep walking. Also, this is just something that I personally feel. Whenever people walk up to you, or even just walk up to the service dog itself, and they start putting all their focus on that service animal, it makes you feel like you're not even existent. That's not the reason why handlers get service animals. They don't want to be non-existent. They want to be existent. They want to be able to actually get out and have a life. So, y'all just remember to be very respectful to handlers as well as their service animals, because their service animals are very devoted to their jobs. That being said, let's go ahead and move to businesses. Big or small, locally owned or widespread store, it is illegal for a store to actually deny access for a handler because they got a daggum service dog. It's illegal to say no. If you own a locally, just like a small little business, a local business, and you deny access to the handler because they have a service animal, or after they walk in, you see the dog, you're like, oh, you can't have that dog here, you have to leave. That is against the law, and things can get very nasty for you. You can even lose your business. That business can be shut down. For bigger businesses, that store in particular, that the employee told the handler that they were not allowed to be in there with that service animal, or that they were not allowed to have the service animal with them in that store or whatever, that's gonna put some pretty bad reputation on that store. So that was kind of a summed up version, honestly. There are some things that I have not looked into yet, and if y'all want to find out something specific, comment the question that y'all have, and I will do some research, and we will post a video that is made just for you. If you want us to, we will even do a little shout out for y'all. I don't think Snowby has anything else to add to this. So, that being said, we appreciate the love and support that y'all give us, and we love y'all. And last but not least, remember to never give up. See y'all in the next video.